Hello guys, welcome to my channel Android Mastermind. So in this channel we can see how to build up a custom bottom navigation view. So let's see what we can see at the end of the project. So this was the bottom navigation. In this we can click on home, dashboard, setting, profiles, and in the middle we can see a one floating bar. So let's see how we can build it, and we can starting our projects in Android Studio. Let's create a new project. So in this new project we can choose a no activity, and after that next, and let's name this project, and the name of the project is custom bottom nav. And after naming this we can finish it, we can develop in Kotlin. So it will take some time to finish its Gradle build. Before that, you can please subscribe my channel if you like same types of video. Okay, so it's taking time. Yeah, and the project is built, so we can now go an app in Java. In this we can build our new activity. Right click on it, new, and this was an activity. In this activity, that is an empty use activity. Let's name it main activities. Okay, now that's a Gradle building. After that we can go in resource file. In resource file we have to develop a menu resource file in Android resource file. So let's change a value to its menu and name the file, name its menu, and then okay. Before that we have to download a some vector which we can see in the navigation. So let's go on vector assets. In vector assets we can now search home. In this home, yeah, this one is good. Okay, next, and then finish. After that one more is vector asset, uh, dashboard. Yeah, this one dashboard. Okay, next, and finish. One more, that is in vector asset, and another one is let's see setting. Yeah, this one is setting. Okay, next, and then finish. One last one is profile. So let's go and vector asset. In the vector asset, let's search for profile. No, it's profile. I think it's person. Yeah, this one. Okay, next, and finish. Yeah, drawable file is done. Now we can go in split mode, and in this menu file we can develop the whatever we want in bottom navigation. So first one is item. In this item, let's give it id, navigation home, navigation home, and let's give its icon, and its icon is drawable home. Yeah, this one, and give its title is home. Yeah, now we can copy it, and we want around 4 navigation, and one we have to choose a blank, because in there we can create a floating button. Okay, let's copy it and paste. 1, this 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, one go, and the second one is navigation dashboard. Let's change its id dashboard, and its icon is going to be dashboard, and its title is dashboard. And this one we have to choose a navigation. What we can give, yeah, we can give it blank, and icon and title we have to choose a blank. Yeah, in blank. And here we can choose the id navigation setting, and let's change their icon, which is setting. Yeah, and the title was name is setting. And after that, in last navigation we have to choose a profile. So let's create a profile, navigation profile, and in drawable we can choose a person, and in title profile. Yeah, so this was done in menu file. Now let's go to the main activity and create a layout file. In this main activity we can do the split, and in this we can, to choose the floating button we have to built an activity in coordinator layout. So let's change to coordinator layout, and in this let's create frame layout in which that a frame can visible to the user at the time of selecting the options. So let's create a frame layout. What is width match parent, height match parent, and this was an default nav host, so it was not seeing not visible, so we can type it. Yeah, so default and app default nav host. Yeah, and this is true. And another one is, let's give its id, and its id is nav host. Okay, and let's close it. And after that we have to build a bottom navigation to visible, but in bottom app bar. In the bottom app bar we can creating the bottom navigation view. So let's create a bottom app bar, and this was in bottom app bar, and in this it is match parent, and height I think we have to give a wrap content. Yeah, you can see this was visible too. And let's choose its id. Its id is nav, and gravity bottom because the navigation is bottom, and background tint we have to give color white. And what was its anchor, fable corner radius we have to give 10 dp, and rounded corner radius, and offset, vertical offset is also 10 dp. And let's close it. In this we have to put a app menu, so that's why we have closing the another section. Yeah, so in this we have selecting bottom navigation view. What was its height? Its match parent, height is wrap content, and its margin right is from 10 dp 16 dp. Yeah, it's look good. And margin menu we have to give what options will be. So we have created in resource file what is menu, and file name is menu. So you can see that the navigation symbol is visible. So go to the next. And what is gravity, we have to provide this bottom. One more thing, if we can provide a color any activity, we have to give a transparent to the navigation. So let's create a transparent file in drawable. Yeah, so let's name it transparent. And transparent, in transparent nothing we have to do. We have to only change its shape is default, but one thing also we have to give their color is transparent. So I doesn't remember the transparent color code, so let's see on a Google. Yeah, this is copy and paste it from here, and done. This the transparent file is done. And let's place it to the bottom navigation view background, and the background is at the drawable transparent. Yeah, so done. And this was the bottom navigation. Basically this layout will done. Okay, now we have to put a floating button in the center. So let's call the floating button. So in this we have to call the floating button. Yeah, this one floating action button. What was its width? Width is wrap content, height is also wrap content. And in this we have to put add sign. So let's download the vector assets. So let's go and drawable. In vector assets we have to download the add add. Just not, let's think add. Yeah, this one is visible to the add. Now download it, finish. Yeah, now it's visible. So give their giving their background src is at the drawable, and in drawable add one. Yeah, this one. And what was its layout? Layout anchor. This one is giving because of the option of coordinator layout. In this coordinator layout this option will give layout anchor. So in this layout anchor we can choose at the rate below center of id nav. So you can see that this floating button is visible and the nav and the design is created. Now the design is created, so let's done it. After that we have to perform an activity on this. So whenever we clicking on home, so the screen, the fragment of home is visible and the dashboard fragment is visible. So let's do the in main activity. So okay, we are moving to the coding in this. So going to the before going to the main activity, we can building a one package with the help of UI. In the UI package we have to create a three fragment, mainly four fragments. So first fragment is home fragment, and now we have to create another fragment, and that is home fragment, and this one is dashboard fragment, and okay, done. And then one more fragment is setting fragment, setting, and the last one is profile fragment, done. And that the all of the four fragments are created. So now let's move on to the main activity and write the code for on selected the fragment can be changed. Let's cut these fragments and moving to the main activity. So in this, first we have I think we have to change the background, because we should know that that on click listener is working. So let's change it to frame layout. I will choose a linear layout, linear layout, and this is not necessary. And we can give a text view. What text will be giving a home fragment, home fragment, and its text size is 25 dp, and text style bold, and text color should be we have to give purple. No, I think I have to give a white. This one. And its background should be purple. This was looking good. Purple. This was one more thing we have to do. It's gravity center. This was looking good. So let's do this same to the all the fragments layout. Okay, now we have to go. I will go on in dashboard. So in dashboard this can be cut and copy, and here we can paste it. So we doesn't have to write so much, and frame layout should change into a linear layout. Linear layout, and basically background purple, rook, and gravity is center, and home to dashboard fragment. Good, this one goes. And now this is a profile fragment, and we have to copy the text view. We can copy it, and here we have to paste it. First convert the frame layout to linear layout. In this linear layout we have to provide orientation vertical, and layout gravity, not only gravity, to center, and done. And then dashboard fragment, and we have to provide a background, and the background is purple 500, and to dashboard fragment we have to change it profile fragment. This was a profile fragment. And now last one is setting. Let's go to the split activity, and this split, let's change the frame layout to linear layout. In the linear layout, let's provide a gravity, and gravity is center, and background purple, background is purple 500, and let's delete and cut and paste. This one looking right, but change to the dashboard to profile fragment. After that, if we can setting after this, we can seeing that the activity is changing or not. It is visible on the screen. Now let's move to the main activity for writing the code. Okay, so we can move into the main activity. Let's first declare the things whatever in the layout. So first is private latent var, and that is nav view, which is extend to bottom navigation view. Yeah, bottom navigation view, yeah, this one. After that, let's find its id. So nav view is equal to find view by id, and its id is r dot id dot may I think it's uh, nav. Yeah, let's check its one. What was its id? Hmm. Yeah, I will not provided the id, so let's provide the id, and which is nav view. Yeah, so let's go to the main activity and change from nav view. Yeah, this was showing error. When we run the Gradle, this will solve the problem. Okay, after that, before that, we have to create a function for changing the fragment. So let's name it private fun, and replace, we can name it, and replace, you have to provide a fragment. Yeah, in this fragment dot you can do val fragment manager, fragment manager is equal to support fragment manager, and after that val transaction fragment transaction is equal to fragment manager dot begin transaction. After that, fragment transaction dot remove replace whatever we have to replace, giving that view, and r dot id dot its id is nav host, and another one is whatever the fragment to replace it, and last one is fragment transaction dot commit. To commit is required when the all this finished, that the view is changed. Okay, frame layout. So now let's use this. So nav view dot on item set item selected listener. Yeah, in this, whenever you selected on item, when provide function when it dot item id, we are getting the item id of that layout and we have to return here true. Yeah, now if r dot id dot is navigation blank is replaced to home fragment, home and fragment. To provide a fragment, we have to close the with, and we have to copy it and now paste for 4 times, 1 2 3. Yeah, and if its id is navigation blank navigation dashboard, so let's replace here dashboard fragment. Yeah, dashboard. Yeah, here it is, dashboard. And if its id is navigation setting, now replace these fragments to the setting fragment. Yeah, and the last one is navigation profile, so replace it from profile fragment. Where it is, yeah, this one done. Yeah, I think all of it's done. So let's try to run the project. So one more thing, I forget to replace the current activity, because whenever the app is created, the basic main activity is there. So this main can be we'll replace with the on create with home activity. So let's type it replace home fragment. Yeah, now this one is done, and due to the some reason the emulator is not running, so it's running on my physical device, and whatever the output I will show you on that, because there was some problem. Yeah, let's why this was showing an error. Let's see this uh, custom nav default nav host not found. Okay, so let's remove it, and after that we can see. Yeah, so let's close it, and here we can remove it. Yeah, it's like okay. and let's run it. Yeah, this one my physical device is connected. In my physical device we are running the Gradle. Yeah, so let's see, the Gradle is being, yeah, the activity is launched on my phone, but this was showing an error because of I will created a no activity, so we have to declare what was the first skill. So let's create to the main activity to true and provide the intent. Yeah, so default exported to true, and in this we have to provide an intent filter to close it. In this we have to provide an action and action android name, which is intent action main, and last one is a category which is android name, and it was basically launcher. Yeah, so all set. Let's build the project and see what the output is coming. Before we can see the output, if you like the video, please like and share and comment the video. If you comment your doubt, I will sure that I will reply your comment. Okay, so now the activity is launched in my phone, and here is the output that you can see now. Yeah, this was an output: home, setting, fragment, dashboard, home. Yeah, so I think this was good. Okay, thank you, and if you like my video, please subscribe my channel.